Hi, my name is Aaron Wendt. I'm applying for the position of Strategic Leadership at Riverview Church. Riverview Church is a large church in Lansing, Michigan with over 3,000 people. There are 4 locations to Riverview. And here is the history of the organization. In 1976, a farmer from Iowa came to Michigan State University in Lansing, Michigan to plant a church. And he targeted young people. He wanted college students to be Christian. He planted a church at MSU. The music was contemporary and rock music, was very innovative for the day. Teaching was biblical but very easy to follow. They've always been very tech-friendly. And they're church planters, which means they multiply and start other churches. And so that's the overview of the organization. So currently, there are 4 locations to Riverview or venues. The assessment of the innovative culture is that they've always focused on chemistry, character, and competency. Chemistry means they hire people that believe in their vision and values first. Second, they focus on their character. Are they people of integrity? Do they have biblical values? And third, competency. Anybody can be trained, they believe, and so those are the 3 assessments for innovative culture. They also believe in challenging orthodoxies. They're very forward-thinking. A few years ago, one of the venues, they planted a church in a bar on a Sunday night, so it's very challenging orthodoxies there. They harness trends. There was a few years ago where we took a large survey of people's needs at MSU to find out what the needs were and what the trends were. And again, they do understand needs. They paid a third-party organization to understand the trends and needs of the people in Lansing and at MSU. So that's an assessment of their innovative culture, how they think, how they work, how they hire, how they plan their strategies. How I see myself as an innovative leader and my mission and vision statement. First of all, with Riverview being so big, one of the things that Riverview needs is focus on small group ministry. Yes, there are small group ministries, but I think a lot more could be done on training people and giving them more tools on how to lead people in their small group ministries. Also, I think there could be work done on vulnerability and transparency. I want to be the kind of leader that can listen to people and care about people's needs. I also think there's a lot of untapped creative potential in our volunteers. So I want to be that kind of person that can do that. I also think that my mission and vision statement is necessary for the MSU venue, which I'm leading at. My mission and vision statement is this: I want to prepare people for eternity through confidence in the Christian worldview and give them tools to share the gospel with others. Currently at MSU at the venue, we're doing a lot of good things, but we're kind of scattered. So I really want to harness in our mission and value statements by saying our vision is to prepare people for eternity through confidence in the Christian worldview and give them tools to share the gospel with others. Currently, the innovative structure at Riverview is centralized, which means the ideas mainly come from top down, from pastors and elders. I'd like the MSU venue to be decentralized, which means I like the ideas to come from teams, from volunteers, from staff teams, and then those teams bring the ideas to the pastors, and the pastors get their ideas from the teams, and they make decisions based on ideas from the team. So I'd like to make it decentralized, and I think more creative thinking will come from that. How I'm going to make innovative employees would be this. Again, going back to the idea that there's untapped potential in everybody, that everyone's made in the image of God, I think there are creative ideas within the large amount of people that come to Riverview that we can tap into. And again, if we decentralize and really build teams and build people, that people's visions and passions will come out and that will make innovative employees. And then there's not a lot of teaching currently on innovation. So I think if we read books as a staff, have videos and training and conferences, we can really build our people on innovative thinking. I think we can make innovative employees. Lastly, what is my strategy to keep people motivated? If we focus on our why, we know what we do, we know why we do it. We're church, we exist to do those things. But if we know our why is to prepare people for eternity through confidence in the Christian worldview and give them tools to share the gospel. It's a very big mission. It gives someone something to live for more than themselves, gospel focused, eternity focused. And so if we really focus on our why, I think we can keep motivation going. So that's a very strategic focus. I also think that I can sponsor change by, again, focusing on the good ideas of others. There's so much untapped potential that if we decentralize and really focus on transparency and vulnerability and give people freedom to make decisions and risk to even fail, I think that we'll sponsor change and find some great creative thinking out there. And operational excellence, Riverview is so big that I can have a team around me to keep me accountable for my decisions. And so with a strategic focus, knowing our why, sponsoring change, being risky, allowing for failure, and operational excellence, I think we can make amazing changes at Riverview for the good. So my name is Aaron. I'm applying for the job at Strategic Leadership at Riverview. Thank you very much for listening.